Hey, this is what I sell. Do you want to buy from me? Hey, this is what I can do for you. Do you want my services? So the question is not which is the better marketing practice. The real question is who is it for and what is it for? Hey guys, my name is Sahas and I help experts just like yourself to humanize their brand and help you get high paying clients by your brand story, by your brand positioning and social media. Before we dive right into the content today, please do subscribe to my channel if you find it any of value to you and press the bell icon for the latest updates. Okay, before I help you answer this question, like which one would you pick? I get this question asked a lot, like what should I pick? Why should I pick? Can I pick both direct marketing and brand marketing doing together? Should I do both? What should I start with? And what should I expect from both? Well, to answer this question, let me go a little back and tell you what exactly is the difference between direct marketing and brand marketing. So just to understand the difference between, let me talk about direct marketing first. Direct marketing is a specific campaign that you're running to achieve specific action or a goal that you have associated with that campaign. Let's say if you are running a newsletter campaign and you want more sign up for your newsletters. So that is particular goal that you have associated with your campaign. Running your advertisement around that campaign is called direct marketing. However, direct marketing could be in multiple ways. It is not just on the digital side or even on the offline marketing side. So like it could be flyer campaigns, it could be email newsletters, it could be Facebook advertisements, Google PPC. So it all depends what your goal is associated with what exactly you want to deliver for somebody to take action on. So it's just like having a call to action button for anyone to take an action while you are driving traffic to your page. May that be driving traffic to your page, may that be signing up for the newsletter, or even getting people to download some kind of a PDF file that you have as a lead magnet. If you talk about direct marketing in simple words, it means that you're knocking on each and every door in your community and you are asking them, hey, this is what I sell. Do you want to buy from me? Hey, this is what I can do for you. Do you want my services? So it's like knocking on every door and you're asking them to, take an action. So in direct marketing, it's more of a transaction which is involved than actually to build up a relation with somebody. The good thing about direct marketing is that it is measurable. It could be used for a very short period of time. Like I said, that if you're running a specific goal, then you know that this campaign is something that you want to run for a specific period of time. So it's for short term, it's measurable, and it could be optimized to produce better results. Like I touched on a different formats of direct marketing. It could be email, it could be telemarketing, it could be flyer campaigns or newspaper ads or billboard ads. So they're all the examples of direct marketing campaigns. Now when we talk about brand marketing, and by the way, this is one of my favorite subjects because it's not just telling people to buy from me, it's actually so much deeper and more relational and meaningful side of the things when we talk about brand marketing. It's basically the story that you want to share with the people that you want to help and tell them the story, the desires and their pain points in order to solve their problem. Now, what does that mean? Brand marketing is not specific to demographic. Brand marketing is specific to the psychographic of the audience. So basically, it's a story that I want to share with people who have the same worldview as the values and the mission of my branding or my brand, in order to help them to achieve their goals and desires in their life. So branding is all about that. So in a way, that brand marketing is an expression of telling people that what your brand stands for and how by inculcating or consuming that brand in consumers' life is going to change their life altogether and make their life better. So I'll give you one example. Let's say Coca-Cola. In fact, Coca-Cola is one of the biggest brand stories that we know of in the modern times. And we've been hearing Coca-Cola story not from now, but from the last 100 years. It takes time for brand to establish that kind of a story or that kind of a positioning into the consumer's mind. And they had been very wonderfully doing by that, because Coca-Cola, if you think about it on a broader perspective, it means that it's sharing memories. This is what their brand is all about: sharing memories, sharing moments, and it reminds you of happiness, good times, which is why you see Coca-Cola being associated with Christmas. And I don't know whether you guys know it or not, but Coca-Cola has helped us a lot to imagine and in fact shape Santa Claus image in our minds, because from a very long time there has been a tradition. What Coca-Cola has been doing, in fact, they have been running their Christmas truck just before the holiday season, and that was a sign for most of the people, most of the audience, to know that Christmas is arriving and holiday season is on the way, and that's the time for celebration. That's the time of experiencing happiness in their lives. Not just that, even the image of Santa Claus, the way that it is portrayed Like if you just look into the colors, color choice and everything, and the way it represents the happiness all around Christmas has also been somewhere related to their branding, their marketing, the way that they have marketing around Christmas and sharing beautiful memories with people. So branding is all about creating stories and relating with people who it really matters to. But that doesn't mean that Coca-Cola will never have a direct marketing campaign running for themselves. That's what I said. Like if you're talking about direct marketing, it should be small time. It should be transactional. It should be just for a very limited period of time that you have, let's say, a Black Friday offer. If you have some kind of a seasonal offer or a contest coming up, then you could be hitting like goal-oriented campaign, or it could be just like having a call to action associated with that particular campaign. But that is not something that you can run for a longer time, because you're not really building a value. You're not really helping somebody in their problem. You're just trying to sell or give somebody an option to buy it in cheaper price, but there is no other story to buy. So it's really very essential to know that when you are buying a car, are you really buying a car because of its facts or benefits, or is it because of the story that relates with your worldview about that car, that the dreams that you dream of, the expression or the kind of feel that you get when you would be driving that car on the road is why you buy it, right? So it's all about that. It's the story that you buy into, not many a times the facts or the benefits that you buy for that particular car or anything that you're buying in your life. So they're both different, like apples and oranges. Brand marketing is for a long-term impact on people's mind so that they relate your brand with certain positioning in their mind, and it takes time for people to build that kind of a positioning. But the positioning will be dependent completely on the kind of story that you want to share with the people. Now, branding doesn't mean that you have to share the same story and you want billions of people to resonate with that story. Whatever you stand for, whatever you are creating in your brand, if people relate to that kind of positioning and they have the same worldview as you hold, is when you are going to find the connect with that particular audience. So basically, when you're building brand, you should not go wide all the way and say that, you know what, I want to build a community of 1 million people. That's a good goal to have, but you should always start with the smallest viable audience. And when I say smallest viable audience, it means like initial first 10 customers or 20 customers or 100 customers that you want to deal with and help solve their problems, instead of thinking that how can you solve the problem for millions. You will only be able to reach to millions if you're able to solve the problem for the smallest audience. Now, in relation to what would I pick? Well, to be honest, it's not about what really matters to me in terms of what do I really need to pick, because you have to understand very important fact. So the question is not which is the better marketing practice to begin with. The question is, the real question that you should be asking yourself is, who is it for and what is it for? See, marketing is a very powerful tool, and the one who is using this tool has to be really responsible around it. So it is in the hands of a marketer to actually make or break the desires or the worldview or make a difference in somebody's life. So it's really important according to what exactly you want to do. So in accordance to what you have goals related to your marketing campaign, you should decide what kind of marketing campaign that you should be actually doing. Is it a branding or is it a direct marketing? Now, let me tell you, branding is not something that is considered short time. It's not something that you ran over the period of 1 season or 3 months and you can just get away with it and say that, oh, I already established my position about my brand into the market and now I can just hit people with, direct marketing campaigns. It doesn't work that way. Brand marketing is just like an awareness campaign to be running all over, all the time. You always have to keep on repeating your story. You always have to be positioning yourself in the psychology, in the minds of people that you want to help and you really care about. And it takes time. And direct marketing on the other side is something that you can just hit for some period of time, just like a contest or maybe a lead magnet or something that you really want as a quick growth hack for a little time, and it will help you to boost up your sales or whatever the goal is associated with your marketing campaign. Direct marketing and brand marketing speaks the truth in their own way. So it's not really, they can be compared to each other. I personally feel that direct marketing is a little more transactional and for a short time you can use it, but brand marketing is where you actually are making a difference in solving people's lives problems. So I would really love to know what are your thoughts on direct marketing and brand marketing. If you really liked my video, guys, please do subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends if you learned something from it. You can also connect with me on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter. If you want to know more about how can I help you in your business and help you make your own personal brand so that you can help the people that you really care about, you can connect with me on my website, which is www.sahaschopra.com. Stay tuned for the next video in the series. Till then, take care.